McKinsey & Company, a history of strategy. Have you ever wondered how McKinsey & Company became a global leader in management consulting? In today's video, we'll dive deep into the history of McKinsey, exploring its influential founders, strategic growth, and the challenges it faces today. So, guys, quickly join Business Storytime YouTube channel. McKinsey & Company, often simply known as McKinsey, stands as a titan in the world of management consulting. Established in 1926 by James O. McKinsey, a professor of accounting at the University of Chicago, the firm quickly evolved from its origins as an accounting and management firm to become a global powerhouse in strategic consulting. First, let's journey back to the early 20th century, where the seeds of McKinsey & Company's strategic consulting prowess were sown during its foundation and early growth. James O. McKinsey founded the firm with a vision to employ accounting principles as managerial tools to enhance organizational efficiency. The firm's initial partner, A.T. Kearney, was brought on in 1929, and Marvin Bower, who joined in 1933, would later solidify McKinsey's foundational principles. Bower's influence was profound. He established a set of guiding rules that emphasized client interests over the firm's revenues, absolute confidentiality, truthfulness, and the necessity of performing work the firm could execute excellently. During the early years, McKinsey faced significant transformations. In 1935, the firm merged with Scoville Wellington & Company, resulting in McKinsey Wellington & Co., which later split into two entities, McKinsey & Company and McKinsey, Kearney & Company. Bower's leadership was instrumental in steering the newly independent McKinsey & Company towards its modern strategic consulting model, focusing on working exclusively with top executives and maintaining rigorous ethical standards. Next, we explore McKinsey's remarkable post-war expansion and its increasing global reach, particularly throughout Europe. McKinsey experienced rapid growth in the 1940s and 1950s, expanding significantly in Europe. By 1966, the firm had offices in major U.S. cities and several international locations. The firm's client base expanded, particularly among governments, defense contractors, and blue-chip companies, driven by the post-World War II economic boom. The 1960s and 1970s were pivotal decades for McKinsey. Fred Gluck, a key figure during this era, along with peers from Boston Consulting Group and Bain & Company, helped transform corporate culture through strategic innovations. In 1975, John L. Newman introduced the concept of overhead value analysis, a method that would influence a wave of corporate downsizing, reshaping how businesses approached middle management. Then, we examine the firm's innovations and advancements in knowledge management that solidified its position as a leader in the consulting industry. Under the leadership of Ron Daniel, 1976-1988, and later Fred Gluck, 1988-1994, McKinsey developed specialized working groups and practice areas, focusing on specific industries and strategic functions. Daniel initiated McKinsey's knowledge management efforts, creating systems to centralize and disseminate expertise within the firm. This period also saw the firm's revenues double and its organizational structure adapt to incorporate more specialized islands of activity across various sectors and functions. The 1990s brought further expansion and diversification under Rajat Gupta, McKinsey's first non-American-born managing director. Gupta's tenure saw the firm's headcount and global presence significantly increase, including new offices in emerging markets such as Moscow, Beijing, and Bangkok. Following this, we navigate through the challenges and reforms McKinsey faced, including ethical scandals and shifts in strategy. The early 2000s posed challenges for McKinsey, including a decline in utilization rates following the dot-com bubble burst and the subsequent recession. Despite these setbacks, McKinsey avoided layoffs and adjusted its pricing and hiring practices. The firm also expanded its public and social sector consulting, taking on numerous pro bono projects. Finally, we discuss McKinsey's recent developments and controversies, shedding light on its ongoing evolution and impact in the modern business world. In recent years, McKinsey has continued to adapt and evolve. Kevin Snyder's tenure as managing director starting in 2018 marked efforts to navigate new challenges, including the firm's role in consulting during the COVID-19 pandemic. McKinsey faced criticism for its work with controversial clients and its involvement in high-profile scandals, such as its advisory role in the opioid crisis. Despite these controversies, McKinsey has made strategic acquisitions, such as the purchase of digital firms Hypothesis and VentureTech, and a commitment to environmental sustainability through significant investments in carbon dioxide removal technologies. The firm's recent acquisition of data engineering firm Caserta underscores its focus on integrating advanced technological capabilities into its consulting services. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the history of McKinsey & Company. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Business Storytime channel for more deep dives into the world's most influential companies.